happen to be living in a city in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, but working in the US in a city of Troy, Michigan. And the company I was working for at the time had the option of transferring because they were opening up a new location in Jacksonville, Florida. And that's where Jacksonville, Florida first came to my mind. Hi, my name's Nicole Smith and I'm a realtor, and I just wanted to share with you that living the dream that I'm doing here in Jacksonville, Florida. And perhaps you're gonna wanna live your dream here too. The best thing I like about Jacksonville, Florida, hands down, is the weather. Being that I'm from a northern city, I don't like snow. I don't want snow anymore. I didn't want to drive in the snow. I didn't want to scrape the ice off my car anymore. I was sick and tired of it. So I said, hey, if I'm going to work a 9 to 5, if I'm going to grind out my 40 hours, I might as well do it in paradise. And yes, I consider Jacksonville, Florida paradise. Maybe because I'm not from here, but I think that when you're not from here, you learn to really appreciate things. And one of them, and definitely the most important thing, is the weather. They do have 4 seasons in this city, and the fact that it does get a little chillier in the winter is fine with me because it is not cold the way that it is cold up north. And yes, in the middle of the winter, December, January, February, there are days when it does get a little chilly, but it's usually while you're sleeping. It comes and it goes and it's nice and warm, so it's no big deal. It's lovely to actually get a break from the sun. We do have a little bit of tree foliage change here, but not a lot, so that is one thing I do miss, but that's not enough for me to ever move back to the north again, ever. My happy place is the beach. When I used to have to close my eyes and imagine someplace, that I could just get away, it's palm trees and ocean breeze. That's what I was always dreaming about. So I said, let's do it. What's the worst thing that could happen? I don't like it and I could move back. Why not try? So we moved here and I haven't looked back since. Jacksonville happens to be the largest city per square footage than any city in the entire United States of America. And it is big. People want to say the traffic's bad. The traffic is not bad. It is quite easy to navigate your way through the city. And if you do see that there's going to be a traffic jam, you have options, so you can get off the main highways and get on the streets and get where you need to go. There are options here. So don't think that the traffic is that bad. It isn't. And the way I did things strategically was I looked at the traffic patterns and where I wanted to live compared to where I wanted to work. And I looked at what it was like at the time I'd be traveling. And I just worked in the opposite direction of what the traffic was. So I was strategic. Not everybody can have that, but I was, and I thought that was a great idea. So that's a tip I would ask or even suggest for you to do, is if you know where you're gonna work and you know where you might wanna live, just look at the traffic patterns and see if it makes sense. The other thing I love about Jacksonville is the beaches. The beaches here are beautiful. We have 22 miles of beaches here. In fact, it has more beachfront for public access than any other city in the entire state of Florida. And the sand is beautiful and soft. You have lots and lots of sand. It's not just a small little beach. It's deep. You can fit a lot of people here, and there's always people here going to the beach. There's beautiful seashells and you can look for shark's teeth. Even parts of Jacksonville, people ride their horses. Some people can drive their cars on the beach. There's a lot of options when it comes to beach life here. And of course, with beach life, a lot of surfers. There's a lot of people that like to surf here, and we have a lot of people who like to fish here. We also have the intercoastal. We also have the St. Johns River. In fact, the St. Johns River is longer here in Jacksonville than any other part of the state. So it's quite nice if you want to do freshwater or saltwater activities. You have both of them here. So if you like to kayak, if you like to canoe, if you're a boater, There's all kinds of options here, and it's quite nice because you could get in a boat and drive down the coast, intercoastal, and you can be in St. Augustine. You can go into Fernandina. There's so many options here, and there's so many awesome little cities all around here that you have access to. Jacksonville itself is a huge city, and all these little communities put together, it makes it feel even bigger. But the nice thing about Jacksonville is a hidden gem. It's like this big city, but with a small city feel. And I just love that about Jacksonville. People here are so happy and they're so friendly here. They smile all the time, and I equate that to the sunshine. The sunshine here is 260 days of the year. You're gonna have sunny skies. And when you have sunny skies, that really helps with seasonal depression. And even if the sun isn't up as much as it is in the winter as the summer, at least you're getting the sun, and you have the option of getting that vitamin D that you so much need to keep your spirits up and your soul fed. So I would encourage you to even try. Just come here on a vacation and just see if you like it. But the other great thing we have here in Jacksonville is we have professional football here. The Jacksonville Jaguars, their stadium is great, and we have some really good players this year. We have Tim Tebow, and we have Mr. Lawrence who came. We have a lot of good players, and I think we're gonna do really well this year in our football team. We have indoor football, we have soccer, we have baseball, minor league baseball, but it's being fed to the major leagues. Our baseball team is really good here. So if you like sports, you're gonna like it here in Jacksonville because there are a lot of sports. We have the theater here. We have museums here. We have so many options for entertainment. One of the really nice things about Jacksonville, it is so spread out, and there's so many different little pockets here that you can find the quaintest little areas to live with old Victorian homes, or you can find new construction homes. You can live in condos, you can live in high rises, you can live downtown, you can live at the beach. There's so many kinds of residential homes to choose from. You won't have a problem finding something that you like, especially if you are open to coming to Jacksonville, and I can help you with that for sure. One of the things I also like about Jacksonville, it is so close to so many other cities. So if you want to get out of Jacksonville, you can. You're 2.5 hours to Orlando. You're 1 hour to Daytona Beach. You're 4 to 5 hours to Atlanta. You're 5 hours to Miami. You have options here. Even Tampa is about 3 to 4 hours. You have so many options here. It's great. We also have the Carnival Port here. So if you like to go on cruises, you can take a 4 or 5 day cruise, and it's not that expensive. When you live in Florida, cruising is a great option if you're a cruiser. We also don't have state tax here. So you're gonna save money on taxes by not having to pay state tax. One of the greatest things is that a lot of corporations are moving their headquarters here to Jacksonville, and because of that, the occupations and the jobs availability, it's plentiful. So you will be able to find work here. We are having a lot of major companies move here. We also have a great healthcare service here. One of the most well-renowned hospitals, called the Mayo Clinic, has their location here in Jacksonville, and people fly all over from everywhere, the world, to come to the Mayo Clinic. So if you're in the medical field, there's options here. One of the other things I really like about Jacksonville is the airport. It is so easy to navigate in the airport here. Beautiful airport. They have very affordable long-term parking here, and if you are traveling, it's ideal. The other thing that is not maybe known about Jacksonville, that it is a military port here. We have a lot of military families here. We have a whole lot of family activities too, which is quite nice because there's a lot of families here. And I think that if you came to Jacksonville, you would really appreciate being able to do things all year round. And the football here for the kids, it's all year, so you have options for your children. The other great thing about Jacksonville is golf courses. They have the Players Championship here every single year. We have people fly in from all over to attend that championship, and the community rallies around it. It is a whole week of different activities going on for the TPC. Another activity that people love to do here is dine out. You know what? There are so many restaurants here, and a lot of them are locally owned and ran. You have food trucks here. I mean, communities of food trucks. It is amazing. You can get some of the best food on a food truck. It's quite delicious, and they have high-end restaurants here. They have, like I said, food trucks. Great options for food. They also have the chain restaurants, which is not a problem because it's a major city. You're used to that. But it is nice to support local and to get that home cooking and that just delicious organic food here, that a lot of the restaurants are going organic here. So that's quite nice as well. They have a great variety of shopping here. There's the town center. It's like 1 million square feet of just stores, and some of them are really high-end stores. They're quite nice. We even have Nordstrom's here. So shopping, not a problem. Fishing, not a problem. Kayaking, not a problem. You like to camp? We even have a state park here right on the ocean that you can camp at. Who has that? I don't know, but Jacksonville does. One of the nice things about Jacksonville also is that they have a lot of festivals here. They have the Jazz Festival, which is usually downtown. They have the Blues Festival, which is right on the ocean. It is spectacular. You gotta come just experience that. They also, in a lot of their restaurants, they have live music. So you could be eating your dinner and listening to music that's live. It's wonderful. Another thing they have is a lot of arts and craft markets. They have outdoor art festivals. They have all kinds of open air markets with fresh fruit and vegetables. It's wonderful to experience that. I think you should just try it out. Give Jacksonville a try. I'm living my dream here, and I think you could live your dream here. Why not now? Why not try it? We don't know what tomorrow brings, so why not make the choice to do your 9 to 5 in paradise? My name is Nicole Smith, and I would be happy if you hit the subscribe button and follow me. I'll be updating a new video every single week telling you about life and the lifestyles of Jacksonville and why I love it here and why I think you would love it here. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.